So we're now in Gold Rank 5 on our King of Games climb with Gradius, a new deck from the brand new mini-box Rush Duel in Duel Links, and it's been performing pretty admirably. It's not been the best, not been the worst, and in terms of opening hands, this is not that great, right? Of course, seeing this for next turn is fantastic, but Pot of Greed here probably is going to come in clutch. Let's see. Not great. So we'll set multiple, we'll set Gradius, and we'll probably go and set the Victor beginning, and hope that Seven's Road Magician can't kill us on turn 2. Now, obviously we know they've access to Charming Witch, which means they can go and flip up this, deal 28, deal piercing into one of these, and that's a big chunk of the way into... Okay, you're gold 5, you're not playing Seven's Road. That's at least interesting. I will take it. I'll take it. Now, unfortunately... Actually, no. That's fortunately. Okay. Okay, so let's go for Spread Bomb. And see, nothing there that would have done anything. Okay. That's good, right? That's good. Let's go Spread Bomb. Do I want to send... If I send to the Graveyard, I can bring it back with the Space Fighter. I can then go and do a Book of Moon effect, which would be good. If I send this, it does unclog the board, which is probably better, because we can draw to something with our Power Capsule Red. So I think we do go and send Gradius to the Graveyard, go and pop the left back row. Okay, Magical Stream, that's fine. Lord British, we'll flip multiple, play this, go and flip all Milling Shady is okay, not the best. It is Alchemy. We can then go for Ripple Laser, 1 and 2, in for our Vic Viper, Ripple Laser. Yeah, let's mill and see if we can find anything good. We didn't, unfortunately, but that is okay because we have got our Power Capsule Red, and I do want to see a multiple here. And we do. Okay, 2 multiples, 3 multiples. That's actually really rough. I mean, obviously, we're going to shuffle it back to decks. It's not going to be the most awful thing in the world, but that's okay, right? So we'll go multiple, go mill, and then flip up this one here. Hopefully, again, low level. Ooh, okay, so you are playing Seven's Road. You're just playing a bit of a weird beatdown variant, I guess. Didn't draw that great. A bit like me last turn. That's perfectly fine. In for laser number 2. And of course, again, gonna mill, gonna go for a debuff. Is it warranted? No, probably not. But if this goes off, and there's no negate attack, then we can kill on this turn, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Attacking number 1. It is going through. Attack number 2, it's going through. Blast him into the stratosphere. Onto game number 2. Unfortunately, not the best start for him for the video, but for us, it was okay. Now, the one caveat, I guess, is that the Go Rush Festival did start today. So I think most Rush players are going to be playing that event. However, given Stage 1 isn't really PvP focused, I think there will still be a lot of people going on their gold rank climb. So we'll see. Going against a Tiger on a rank up streak. Okay, cool. That's neat. Music Princess, of course, coming down. Are we going second? Definitely had. So I think what we do is we try and snipe on his back rows, right? You have got a Shiny Shady or something similar. So let's go and pop on his back row and just see. It was a Shiny Shady. Okay. We can go play beginning, send beginning from our hand, and then make this live, but I don't think I want to. I think what I want to do is go for triple beginning and just hopefully clear this board out. Now, I don't think that's the best idea overall, even though I just made the play, because we know Music Princess has a bunch of really big bosses, right? So if they see access to the recital, not recital, to the dance, sorry, the battle ballet, then they can make a big fusion from their graveyard. Now, obviously, our back row is dead, so if they are going to waste an ensemble fighter, the big one, like the fusion on it, then that's good for us, right? Because it just means they're wasting a card effect on not so great of a back row. You know, it's a back row, we know that back row there is dead. Now, it could be it's a battle ballet, which of course would suck. However, we'll see. Right, we'll see. Going for the effect, destroying Overrush Storm. It was a battle ballet. And this is where that regret sets in, right? Because now you're making a second. Now, of course, you can't go for the attack point buff, right? That's fine. Don't have a third summon. Right, okay, you didn't. That's good, which means the card in hand is probably going to be, I would assume it's the other one, right? The one that does piercing, which, without life points, does kind of suck. Okay, that is actually fine. So, let's go Pot of Greed. And we'll see Cyber Serpent and British. Okay, so we can dump this, get it back. Doing a whole piercing thing, it doesn't matter. So let's go Cyber Serpent. This is going to mill 3. Doesn't get a drop, puts an option on graveyard, which is fantastic, right? We can then go Beginning, pay this, go and send to the graveyard our Serpent, get it off the board, and go and bring back from the graveyard our lovely Gradius' option, which admittedly might have been a mistake because I do want to kind of bring it out of this, but that's whatever. We could go for the big one, right, full custom, and we could then go for a small one, which is not going to be lethal, right? It'll be 32 into that, of course, going to be debuffed by 100, so that'll be 400 minus 1,000, that's, 1,400, right? Then you got to find another 32, so that's not going to work out. I think the answer is just going for 3 copies of the double one. We have the line, but I just want a bit more. Gradius, cool. Freed is fine. Red's fine. Spread Bomb is also fine. Right, that's also fine. So let's go for number 1 and go for number 2. This actually does make things interesting, right? Because we could go Spread Bomb. Spread Bomb goes and sends the graveyard like the multiple. That turns on technically this, but it doesn't really matter. So I think we do just go for the play we've got, right? I think that we don't try and make it complicated. We just try and kill them with multiple ripples. Right, so there's number 1. A Spread Bomb. Spread Bomb, go and discard the multiple. No, discard that. Summon the multiple. I was going to make a huge mistake there. That would have been a huge misplay. In for the Ripple Laser. Now, what we could have done is gone for the middle of Ripple Laser first, and then, of course, gone for the Little British and gone down that route. And that probably would have actually been better. Right, that would have been better. So, actually, that is the play we should have made. However, I think this should be fine, right? Debuff down again, debuff down again. We then go for Gradius' option. We make this become pretty big, and if it's not lethal, it's going to be very, very close to lethal. So, let's see. 1,200 in, 1,200 in again, and then 25 to the dome, in for lethal by a smidge, by 100 points. But I'll take it. I'll take it on to game number 3. We're going to keep misplaying, but it's okay because Gradius is a pretty fun deck overall. And we've got a Mimi going, so, oh, not a Mimi, an E-Mimi. The name is so dumb. Archive, 8 extra, probably heroes, right? Set 1, set 2. Going for a set 3 back row pass, maybe? Pot of Greed! You love to see it. You love to see it. Ooh! Lord British. Summon option. Option. Oh! Option goes and mills the multiple. Specials this. Yeah. No. We're making the full custom on turn 1. We're doing that. I don't care if you've not had a great opening hand. Like, we're making the full custom. We're gonna get shadied. We're not. Okay, that's a positive thing that just happened, right? So we could then go and snipe out a back row. I'm going to believe that they wouldn't have done that. So I'm actually gonna go Gradius, set you, keep Power Meter in hand, go combat, swing in, no widespread. Thank goodness. Okay. Heroes opening, not very good. Feels a bit weird. Because usually they're circulation into the Argent, right? And then you're doing all that combos, and now you're going Secret Order. Of course, you're on the new Neos build. Very nice. So this should contest with, okay, so it does contest with the custom. But also mean you've got to go for your Aqua Dolphin play to get rid of it. So, I think we're actually in a cool spot here. Right? Or you go for Heat Neos, right? Or Heat. That does become big enough. Freed! Freed's fine, because there's not 2 lights on in our graveyard. Freed's okay. Avian Spell Tactics, though, is a little bit annoying because, of course, they hit the good one. Oh, I forgot you have the pop 2. I forgot. Okay. So obviously you summon out your Heat Neos, but that's okay. That's fine. That's a fair enough trade. Polym. Even though you can just contact fusion them, but I guess like if you want to have Neos Engrave to bring it back, like have you got another Secret Order? You do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Heat Neos becomes stage 7. Oh, that's big. Yeah, that's a big field. And of course, back row as well. Now, we can clear the back row. We've got that on lock. The fact he's got a freed face up also does make things really nice for us. Right, so I think we're okay. It doesn't look good at the moment, but, you know, I think we're okay. Let's see. Oh, we are so okay. Especially with Capture Red. Mills 1, Mills 2, Mills 3, and Mills 4. I think here I want... What do I want? What's in my grave? Nothing kind of amazing here. So I kind of think we'll just go for the option, right? Go grab option, return these back in. We then go and play Overrush Storm. Storm returns back to deck 1 and 2. You back in, goes and shuffles it back to the bottom of the deck. Vigvar beginning, activate this, send to the graveyard this because it comes back, right? So it doesn't matter, right? Send this. This comes back out. Mill off this. In for the option. Okay. We then go and make Ripple Laser. Get you back. Now, if we mill it here, a little British, we don't. We don't, unfortunately. So this would debuff by 800. Yeah, that is game, right? Oh, it's not. It's like it's just under, right? No, that is. Yeah, I can do maths. Clone you, set this, and that should be 16. My maths is correct. It is correct, of course. We're so goated. We beat heroes. Oh, that was a rough one. And our next duel is a Mimi. God, the name just keeps being weird. Going first with Gradius is always never that fun, especially against Aqua, right? Because they have the field spell, they have so many options. However, sometimes the universe does give you plays you might like, right? Seeing Freed is really good because that just pops basically anything she summons. Lord British means going for our multiple on graveyard. That's now live. Whatever the next 3 cards are, like if it's a back removal, if it's the red one, all good stuff, right? I think that's a very strong hand into Emi's turn 2 play. Cornfall Charity. Going to be activating, drawing 2, discarding 1, setting the field spell, summoning the Dark Witch, going for Nuvia, playing the field spell, but that feels a bit weird, right? Like, that's one legend we haven't got to worry about. That's fantastic. In for Dying Keto. So, you're going to gain some life points. This gains attack. Good thing is we took no damage, but that's the good thing about this. We can do both that, and that. We can't also use Overrush Storm, but we can potentially get there, right? We can get there. So, let's see. Capture Red, give me milling. Okay. So, if I want to do all of this, right, then I need to add the Lord British here, right? Yeah. If I want to get 2 of you plus freed out, it's got to be that. Lord British, bring back out, mill, do that. Lord British, bring that back out, mill, do that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yes, please. Summon back a monster. Sure, let's go multiple. Like, this really doesn't matter, right? Yeah. So, this becomes you. No, I was trying to think if I can get to, like, the big Gradius fusion here, but I can't. I can't, like, I would have had to pick up another piece, so no. So this, like, doesn't matter, but we'll do it anyway, because we're going to, like, bounty back anyway, so, like, that doesn't matter. Let's go Vic Viper Ripple Laser. And we're going to go, first of all, and debuff these two by 100. Number 1. This actually is, like, the first time I think I'm going to summon Freed. Like, he very rarely comes up, but he's really, really good. Then go Lord British again. Goes to Mills. Summons back into this, because why not? Put, like, the good one back in the deck. In for Ripple Laser Numero Dos. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to, like, Giga Kill here, but that's, like, not the goal. So, we mill 2 again. We go and debuff these two. And he's probably like, why aren't you going for this one, right? And the answer is, because I've got Freed. And Freed stands for Freedom. The freedom to return these two to pop the shit out of your Daikito. And then, do I care about Rhinopolis? Right? Like, do I care it's up? And the answer is, probably not. We'll set Shady, we'll swing for 23, we'll swing for 15, and we won't. We won't because I forgot, right? You can't attack with non-machines. One of these cards locks you. There's Daikito, and here is my shiny Shady. Now, the unfortunate thing is you can kill Freed. Right? Freed can... Oh, Avarice getting a draw 2. That's going to be huge. Returning back all your bosses, all of them want tribute. Hopefully you didn't draw into them, is all I'll say. But you can kill Freed. Right? So there's cleaning it again. That's going to give you some more life points, right? Defense-wise, we're not at 1,000, right? That's fine. This kills this, right? Which is not good at all, but I think it's, like, okay. A little bit rough. We can make a second Ripple Laser. We have to hard play into this, right? Like, we have to try this. Sends this. Doesn't matter. Specials back out. This. Goes and makes another Ripple. We know there is no negate attack. Oh, I don't know. Well, Shady's dead. Why am I worried about Shady for? I guess, like, I'm worried about the other attack, like the battle phase one, right? So, mill 2. Debuffs down this. Debuffs this. Mill, don't want to do that. Mills 2 again. Debuffs this. Debuffs this. Summons Gradius. Goes combat. Swings for 1. Swings for 2. And... I love the field spell. That's so annoying. There's Nuvia. Nuvia's fine. Hydration is not fine. That's gonna pop the Shady. Oh, okay. And our graveyard, I think, is like... Yeah, we've used all our Ripple Lasers. That's actually the roughest part here, is we've used all of them. Unless we, like, die here. Which we might die here. Milling a Shady's great, but we might just die here. Daikito, the Cure Prodigy. Draw a card. Isn't a field spell. That's fine. Cornfall. Draws 2. Ditches out 1. Nuvia activates. Milling. Yep, that's great. Daikito comes down. Yep, I love it. Gain 1,000. Put you out of the range of the full... That's annoying. That's very annoying. You was in range of death. Right, you was easily in range of death there. And now you're not. Do you have a way through piercing? Actually. Thinking about it. Do you have a way through piercing? This game may just come down to winning by piercing. I would imagine you've thought about that. You haven't. Okay. That's good news for us. Unless we draw, like, 3 traps it. It was close. It was close. Polygreed. Set 1. Set 2. Set 3. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Not a win I'm proud of, right? But you know, it's a win regardless. We managed to like play the grind game and get to a point where she couldn't really do too much. You've got the Tristan the icon from the event from like 2017. This is an OG playing Udius Velgear. Are you on knockoff skill? You're on Galaxy. Going second. We're both on a rank up. I think they were gold 3, but we're gold 5, which means this is our King of Games rank up game. And usually in Rush Duel and Duel Links, the rank up game isn't that good. At least for me. If you go back on my videos, you'll see that it's like a not deserved game. So let's see if we can make it deserved, right? Let's go Pot of Greed. We could make the big fusion, right? The full custom. Goes for Spread Bomb. Gets Trap Hold. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, right? A Power Capsule comes down. Show me Big Boy Gradius. Actually, this is fine, right? Like, if you keep showing me Spread Bombs, like, then I'm not gonna be mad about just like slowly picking apart this board. And the fact there was nothing there is a really good sign for me. Like, that's an incredibly good sign. Secret Order Gone is fantastic. Okay. So what we do now is we go Dimensional Lord Space Fighter. So, we milled the third one. That's kind of annoying. We get back multiple, but it's okay. Multiple's going to flip that card face up. Show me the Trans Am Linak. It was the Void Veil Requiem. Okay, although yeah, Power Rider, not Requiem. Requiem was the boss, man. Requiem is the boss of all bosses. Okay. In for the Ripple Laser. Capsule Red will surely give us a good card again. Shady, British, multiple. Obviously, we can make another one. This special summons out to the field, so it doesn't really do much. I guess having it for next turn is actually not awful. Whether we use it next turn is another story. Let's go Pale Rider Ripple. No, let's go Ripple the Pale Rider. That's what I wanted to say, was to Ripple the Pale Rider. Let's go multiple again. This may just be death. This may be like the last game, it may just be death. Which would be very funny if it's just death. That we just like death by overkilling. Because sometimes you just get these games, right? Sometimes they just happen. And it's like, yeah, it was death by killing. That was such a non-deserved King of Games game. But sometimes that is how it is in Rush Duel and Duel Links. And that is King of Games done with the brand new Gradius deck. And yeah, we're going to post that one as a replay. We're going to show them the power of our opponent Bricken. And yeah, overall, the deck's very fun. Right, it's a very fun deck. It's very Unga Bunga. There are strategies you can employ, right? There are different lines you can do. You have got to kind of work out how best to navigate your board, sometimes being a bit clogged or having to get around, you know, shiny shadies, and, you know, having access to multiple of these can kind of get you there, and you contribute some of them off, and then hopefully bounce back and use this to bring us back from the graveyard. And it's all this big puzzle that works to summon some big spaceships. And I like that it's a deck that kind of proves that you don't need skills in Rush Duel and Duel Links, right? Because all the skill does is it gives you 3 of the big piercing boss that we admittedly didn't summon too often in this video, I don't think. I think it was like once or twice across the entire recording session I did it. And it was impactful, but the more impactful thing is like, yeah, having multiple Ripple Lasers and, you know, just going to town or, you know, getting guys face up and just killing them that way. Of course, it is very easy to misplay with this deck, right? Like, sometimes the calculations don't work out. You have some bad matchups. Things like the new Aqua support does turn off the OTK from this because of the field spell debuff. And a lot of times you are like prioritizing getting rid of the back row versus the field spell, even though the field spell may be more detrimental to you. But overall, this was a really fun cog climb. And of course, it is now time to hopefully dive in to more new decks, right? Aquas, Neos, maybe the new Bluetooth Burst Dragon card. We'll have to find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Adios.